Cortez. So much defensive responsibility for her this year, and she has lived up to the challenge. Julia Hanson officially sends it down. Coming off 3 aces against Ohio State here. Hanson leaping and killing. Goodness.
Tough to do, but IU's trying to figure out ways to keep that ball alive, keep the play extended.
That's kept in, or at least so we thought. Officially ruled out with both teams projected right now around the 4 seed line. That means you would get to host a regional in the NCAA tournament. Could be a huge ranked win for both as we enter the second half of Big Ten play. Tremendous defense on this rally so far, but it's finished off by Hanson, who is fired up.
I would not want to play defense with Julia Hanson coming at me with absolutely no block in front of her. I mean, incredible defensive effort to just keep that ball alive, and then Hanson coming inside hand was pulling off a little bit, not as pressed over as she needed to be.
Hanson the big swing, and Jackson can't control it.
Hitter, and the amount of time and reps is insane. So the fact that we've got so many freshmen out here doing it at such a high level is really impressive for later in her career.
No doubt. That was awkward. Jager gets it over. Hanson with power again.
Set. That's insane. Hitting 350 is incredible, and they're hitting well above that, double that.
The back row, Hanson, they keep it rolling. Set point number 3. And Hanson has the termination. Minnesota up 2-0.
I'm sure that there's lingering injuries, especially with the load that she takes on. So definitely a goal for her to stay healthy for these Gophers.
They need it. All the injuries they've suffered this year. 4 starters. Cortez reaching back for it. Up top, Gilk. Off the top of the block. Cortez again, Skye. Hanson with power. Reach for Jager. Alonso Cortez, no. Hanson sends it in. Looks just fine.
Just traditionally made for a middle in that rotation, and it's a really hard ball to defend.
4th kill this set for Tatum. Hanson rises and terminates.
She can do both, so it's hard to pick one to play every single time.
That was hammered by Selgar, somehow got it up. This fast offense has suited her so well. 6 kills in set 3. Indiana forces a 4th, and they have the first point.
I'd love to see Minnesota take care of that first ball and then go power with their offense when they have it, like they're good at.
They come up with the defensive play, the block from Hanson, pumping her fist in the air.
A little defense would go a long way, but because she's leaning over and going with one hand, that's way more of an attempt at an attack and not legal because she is that back row player.
So that gave Minnesota its 5th point, back to it. Right back to the Gophers along the line. Right back to Hanson, who terminates.
They're pushed really far off, so aiming deep is huge for the Gophers.
16 combined kills for the middles tonight for Minnesota. Quick dump over, tapped up by Sell. Swenson over to Hanson, sends it in.
I like her dominance back here. She's waved off a couple of points. She's made a couple defensive plays that have really stood out. So that was a smart move by Coach Ear to make a little bit of a different change.
Indiana's rotated liberos all season, all freshmen. Tatum with another tip. Back to Hanson. Snaps it down off the block. Swinson chases up to Hanson. Tip, tied up Gray. Long tip for Alonso Cortez. Hanson, bigger swing this time. Dig for Smith again. Right back to Hanson. Zips it down. Freeman got it. Free ball to the Gophers. Hanson for a 3rd time finishes.
The IU defense, though, is really making a point to keep these rallies going.
Tatum denied. Minnesota inching closer.